got his automobile back. Watch the videotape right here.
Handling the work himself, but he needs to get over and tag Landell. He's young and strong, but that bod will only carry you so far. And somebody throws a chain in from the crowd. The referee is over in the corner with Doug Gilbert. Buddy Landell said, let me have it. Landell comes around behind Christopher and zeroes in with a right hand with a chain on it. Buddy Landell resorting 1, 2. Reversal from Christopher. 1, 2, 3. Brian Christopher reversed it on Doug Gilbert after Landell turned out on his partner. He nails Christopher again with a chain. Christopher gets the win in 10 minutes, 17 seconds. But now he's feeling the wrath of Rich Gilbert and Landell. The son of a gun turned his back on his partner. Christopher in a pile driver again. A spike from Tommy Rich.
Well, I'll tell you what, lots of strange things going on around here, but the most interesting, I think, is the fact that Mr. Gilbert is going to have that hair on the line for the next 5 matches. And there's Buddy Landell right here, too. You want to do it? Scott Bowden.
Hey, Dave, I've been hearing you out here talking about I'm a changed man. I am a changed man. You guys are the ones that hadn't changed. Eddie Marlin's the guy that hadn't changed. Any whim that he gets, he stacks the deck against anybody he feels like it. He's playing God here in the USWA. Eddie Marlin, I got news for you, baby. We could take you out. And let me tell you something else. I had every intention of being Brian Christopher's partner. But I rode up and down the road. I rode up the road with him for one day and listened to the way that he whined and moaned and groaned and talking about being the big star here in the USWA. He made me sick to my stinking stomach. And did you hear him cussing me like a sailor? That's why I hit him with a chain. That's exactly why I hit him with the chain.
I didn't hear it. No, of course not. I think.
Like
I tell you what.
Deck, baby.
I think you guys had it all set so that. Yeah, well, I'll take care of Brian Christopher for you.
Dave Brown, that's a lie. We don't. You know, Buddy Landell and myself go way back, and we went out there, and I was ready to fight the man. Right. But he saw the light, brother, and we did what Brian Christopher needed to be done to it. And we're going to keep doing it. Eddie Marlin, Randy Hales, ain't nobody in this town that can stop us.
Right. Well, I don't know about that, but I tell you what, there's some folks who will try it.
Dave Brown, let me ask these people right over here one thing. Who is the sexiest man in professional wrestling? Like they said, I am Dave Brown. But I got a couple things that's been bothering me just a little bit, you know. I mean, not a lot, but a little bit. You got old senile Eddie Marlin out here saying, I'm going to get my pretty haircut. I think not. And then you have got the big stinking Moondogs that they're saying 6-man tag. I have my man Buddy Landell, and I have my man Wildfire Tommy Rich right with me. But what they're saying, Dave Brown, is Moondog chair match. Whoever gets beat. I'm sure you know what a Moondog chair is, right?
I sure do.
Well, I sure know what it is. It's one of those big chairs that they bust you over your head with, and blood flows. What I'm saying, Dave Brown, I don't like to get hit with chairs. And actually, if I'm scared, I'm never scared of nothing. But if something bothers me, it's getting my pretty face hit, it's getting Buddy Landell's face hit, and it's getting Tommy Rich's face hit with a Moondog chair. So what I'm saying, boys, we will not take 10 chairs across the head or across the back. Tommy, tell them
We're wrestlers, Dave Brown. It's a bunch of bulls, what it is. We're here to wrestle. We're professionals. We do it right down the middle. We never break no rules. Eddie Marlin's lost his dadgum mind.
Let me tell you something, Eddie Marlin. If you want to take somebody home to meet Mama, you better take Pretty Blind Christopher. But if you want somebody's eyes and heads pulled off, you call Nature Boy Buddy Landell, brother. I've been around here for 15 or 16 years, brother, doing the meanest and the nastiest things I can, and I'm just not going to stop now, brother.
I'm a changed man. He's a changed man. He's even sneakier than before, and we got him with us now, Dave Brown. What do you think about
You
that?
know, and I think that sums the whole thing up. He didn't change. That's the point. He is the same old Buddy Landell. If anything, he is sneakier. And at least, Scott Bowden, you're right. At least we know where he stands now. He stands on the side. And even though Tommy Rich says they never break any rules, yeah, never break any rules, he says.
They had that all planned.
No doubt.
I don't care what he says in that, all that hogwash he's talking about. And Doug Gilbert, he'll be thinking, remember, you lose the match, you lose your hair, too. Next 5 matches, that's all there is to that.
Well, Lance Russell, you just remember one thing also. What I'm holding right here in front of you, not a lot of men have held. It is the USWA title, and I am the champion, so I want to be shown some respect.
Let's go to Corey.
Thank you, Lance. This bout is 1 fall, 10 minutes in time. First introducing at a combined weight, 452 pounds, from Nashville, Tennessee, Corey Williams. And his partner from Memphis, Tennessee, T.D. Steele. Their opponents at a combined weight, 498 pounds. First introducing from Atlanta, GA, Tommy Wildfire Rich. And his partner from Jacksonville, Florida, Nature Boy Buddy Landell. 1 fall, 10 minutes in time. Kevin Christian is referee. Back to Lance Russell, Dave Brown.
Yeah, Doug Gilbert's wandering around ringside out here, along with Scott Bowden, so that's something I don't like at all. That's essentially 4 against 2. And these 2 guys, T.D. Steele and young Corey Williams, in there going against tough veterans. Buddy Landell, the Nature Boy, starting things out for his team. T.D. Steele, he'll give him a battle, I guarantee you that.
Got to tell you, Dave, give the devil his due is the old saying, and Tommy Rich and Buddy Landell both have such a background of going against the toughest guys that have been around the business the last 10, 12 years, and that you got to say. They have been in there. They're tough guys themselves. They can wrestle. The only thing is they don't have many scruples to follow up, and yeah. That is to say, they don't obey the rules, Doug.
That's good wrestling move, Lance.
I didn't say they couldn't. I just got through telling you. We recognize the fact they both can wrestle. Big chop on TD. Catches him with a broad arm, rips him across the back. Foot to the midsection, and TD Steele trying to fight his way back. Buddy into a front face lock, wrestling him around.
All OTD's doing up there, Lance Russell, is digging himself a grave.
He's trying. That's what he's doing, at least. He's given everything he's got. Here comes Tommy Rich into it.
Tommy Rich grabs TD. Oh, goodness. TD tees him. There's a cover. Count of 1. Oh, he picked him up. He could have probably gotten a 3 count there.
He kicked out of that one.
He didn't kick out. Tommy.
Hard, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Tommy Rich picked him up.
Dave Brown.
Yeah. What kind of sportsman?
Good sportsman.
Right, yeah.
Oh, Doug, you're sitting here laughing and scratching. I just want to see your face as the matches go by. And 5 matches. You lose one, you lose the hair.
Now, see, Lance Russell, that is not fair because 1 out of those 5 matches, which I'll never get beat, but 1 match out of those 5, Lance Russell, it could be a possibility. It could be an off day for me, and I could get beat. Then what would happen? Me bald-headed, that wouldn't be good, Lance Russell.
He got him, 1, 2, 3, and Corey Williams.
Looked like to me one of them boys was scared and the other was glad of it, Lance. I feel good today.
Yeah, you're looking good, Tommy. You are a couple of real beauties, Dave.
Well, there they go. They do have a victory in the match here today. Fans are not on their side, and little wonder, too. Corey Williams being helped out of the ring by T.D. Steele right now.
T.D. and Corey, both good, aggressive guys, and they're young and learning, but they're just not in the caliber of Landell and Rich, and they gave it what they had to give, but it wasn't enough, as Landell and Rich without. And that's the thing that irritates me. It's the thing that gets me about Sid Vicious. He comes out here. Here, these guys are big. They're physically capable. They can wrestle. And
they won't follow the rules.
No,
Just
sir.
will not do
You
it.
better believe it.
Well, we mentioned bad news, and I think this gives you an idea what we're talking about right here.
Brian Christopher, and we had talked about the bad news, Brian, and this really makes me sick to see you come out with crutches and to be injured like that right at the prime of your career.
Well, Lance, it's not all that serious, so don't sound that disappointed, because as everybody knows, we had a big softball game last night down at Tim McCarver Stadium right here in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was a wrestling soft brawl game, which was a game where you had to be thrown to the ground in order to be out. And, you know, it's just like any sports injury. I was running to first base, and one of the bad guys held me, and Tommy Rich came in from the side, and he, I call it a cheap shot, but I'm not going to stand out here and cry over spilt milk. He came in on the side of my knee, and all the trainers there at the Tim McCarver Stadium said that I've torn the medial collateral ligament in my knee. And right after that, I went and had x-rays done. But, hey, I don't want to hear all this because, like everybody heard, Eddie Marlin came out here and said that Doug Gilbert is going to have to put his hair at stake for the next 5 matches. And believe me, nothing would put a bigger smile on my face than to be the one to cut Doug Gilbert's hair. So what I'm hoping this injury is not going to be a very serious injury. I had some x-rays taken last night, and I was going to explain to everybody what the...
Oh, God. Will you guys... They're absolutely in torn.
Let me see these x-rays. I'm a doctor, Les.
Oh, yeah, you're a
Oh, Brian. Hey, you look at me when I'm talking to you.
Come on.
Look, hey, you know what I think? I think these x-rays are phony. I think you're...
Hey, come on, you guys.
I think you're scared to death of me is what I think. You want to stand out here and talk like a man? Why don't you stand up like a man?
Come on. Doug! Okay, Doug. All right, here come the Moondog. All right. Yeah, I'll bet you won. Lee. Knocked him right down with a crutch and then beat on him with it. And there's had to be 4 of them standing out here in order to do it. Boy, I'm telling you, Eddie.
Can you believe that Doug Gilbert?
You saw it. I mean, he comes out here, a guy on crutches.
I seen it. You're mighty right. I seen it. Evidently, Doug Gilbert, you're hard of hearing. Just a few minutes ago, I told you would not put your hands on any of the officials, and you will not carry on like that at our TV taping. Now, Doug Gilbert, you made your bed. Now you lay in it. You are fined. You are suspended. You are out of here. You're no longer with the USWA.
Maybe that'll get his attention.
Any match that he's in, scratch it, because he's not going to wrestle in the USWA.
Thank you, Eddie Marlin. I got to tell you, it's that kind of action that's going to have to be taken in order to get these guys straightened around to where they think they can come out here and do anything, and they'll find out. It sure as Sam Hill is going to cost them when they do it, Dave.
Cost him money, and he is out of here, which cost him more money because he's not going to be able to wrestle.
All right, I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a break. We'll be back.